Hey guys, it's Ash here with WatchMojo, and these are the top 10 anime of 2022.
でも何をすればいいの？
手始めにこの試験に勝ちに行く。
Number 10, Made in Abyss, the golden city of the scorching sun. We knew it was gonna be beautiful, we knew it was going to be heartbreaking, and yet Rico and company's continued descent into the abyss hit us with more despair than we ever could have expected. And it was extraordinary to behold.
それは広く、大きく、圧倒的で、私たちの手に負えるものではなかったのだ。
Sure, the visuals are absolutely sensational, and the world building continues to surpass itself, but what truly gripped us a little too tightly at times was the introduction, characterization, and tragedy of Faputa.
そうじゃないソース。ファプターは
ファプタというのか君はと言っている。
カブ。
Even by Made in Abyss standards, watching her arc unfold was beyond the scope of painful, and yet we couldn't turn away even if we wanted to.
だが、愚かソース。
Number 9, Mobile Suit Gundam The Witch from Mercury. It's been a hot minute since the folks over at Sunrise dropped an original Gundam series untethered to the Universal Century, and so far it's proved to be rather exceptional. Balancing all manner of genre from slice of life in space, all manner of romance, prejudice between spacefarers and Earth citizens, all the way to a thriller involving the dangers of corporate supremacy becoming culture itself. There's a lot to go on here.
あんたが決めたルールで戦ってやるって言ってんのよ。自分が決めたことくらい責任持って守りなさいよ。大人なんでしょ。
And all of it is helmed around an adorable lead and some truly slick mecha fights. Needless to say, this young lady and her Gundam have already bewitched us.
そして私の婚約者の証でもあるわ。よろしくね、花婿さん。
Number 8, My Hero Academia Season 6. Finally, a return to form for the heroes of tomorrow. After a couple of seasons of build-up, the spark has finally been lit on the war between Izuku, Shigaraki, and every other superpowered individual seeking to swing the pendulum on hero society as a whole. The battle against the Paranormal Liberation Front has been one of colossal stakes and quirk-filled fight fests, one that truly looks to forever change the direction of the series going forward. Plus, we got to see Mirko prove herself as definitive best girl. Can't go wrong with a bunny girl who refuses to skip leg day. Number 7, Spy Family. You'd be hard-pressed to find a series that has captured the hearts of anime fans quite like this one.
友の助けを。
はい。
任務が
殺しが続く限り。
Thanks to fluid action mingled with splendid comedy chops, this unlikely family dynamic of a spy, telepath, and assassin has proven to be so charming that it's fair to say that there's no otaku with their salt who doesn't adore Anya by this point. Seriously, she might as well be the face of the medium at this point. Even with all the espionage, elitism, and murder surrounding the Forge's daily life, it doesn't take away that this family is as precious as it is hilarious.
そんでまたスターライトアーニャになる。
Boof! Boof! 手間が省けたぜ。
振り出しに戻った。
Number 6, Chainsaw Man. For the longest time, fans of this acclaimed manga have been begging for an adaptation. Then along came MAPPA, and as per usual, they went at it hard. focusing on the down-and-out Denji, whose wholly unpleasant life is suddenly uprooted when he becomes a demon hybrid, and as a result becomes shackled into the service of the elusive, beguiling, and ominous Makima. The violence here is as brutal as it is creative. All the while, it takes every convention you might expect from a story about an underdog turned unintentional hero and flips it on its head several times over. Enjoy the ride, folks. It's only gonna get crazier from here. Number 5, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Entertainment District Arc. After the likes of Mugen Train, we were convinced that Tanjiro and his fellow Demon Slayers would sheath their swords and take a slower route for their next adventure. Nope. Instead, we got a follow-up that more than matched the hype, delivering a concise and insanely epic set of brawls that only Ufotable could deliver. From Tengen flexing on literally everyone, Nezuko flipping her alpha switch, all the way to the staggering showdown with the upper demon moons, everything in this season was fire. Unlimited budget works at its best. Number 4, Kaguya-sama Love is War Ultra Romantic. As arguably this generation's definitive anime rom-com, all hearts were aflutter to see where this latest entry would take its cast. Short answer, it slapped hard. There's plenty of its signature slapstick, miscommunication, and witty banter to be found, but where this third season excels is in how it depicts its lovable dorks finally taking those all-important steps to locking in those all-important conversions. Even our boy Ishigami revealed himself to be unknowingly smooth with the ladies.
燕先輩これもらってくれますか
All we can say is that at the next season, someone had better propose. Number 3, Attack on Titan The Final Season Part 2. Nobody was ready for the rumbling. Following in the footsteps of what proved to be an exquisite example of world building, misdirection, and character study in Part 1, Part 2 was where the you-know-what really hit the fan, in the best way possible.
壁の巨人はこの島の外にある全ての地表を踏み鳴らすそこにある命をこの世から駆逐するまで
There was so much terrific action, character-defining moments, and expansion to the lore that it's still hard to process. Eren's intentions were laid bare, Gabi sought redemption, both sides of the war were forced to confront some brutal truths about their worldly perceptions. And of course, we were served one of the craziest cliffhanger endings in recent memory. Part 3 can't get here soon enough. Number 2, Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Who would have guessed that a Netflix original anime wouldn't just be on par with Cyberpunk 2077 in terms of narrative, but would go on to establish itself as one of the best self-contained series we've seen in a long time. Studio Trigger's latest effort might just be one of their best, with the grunge, politics, and barbarity of Night City polished to a gorgeous sheen, making for a perfect setting for wounded edge-runner David to try his hand at making a name for himself in a society that would rather he just lay down and die.
随分身の丈に合わない荷物を背負っているな、サイバーバンク。
The only thing that hits harder than the feels in this show is the soundtrack. Talk about Nova. Before we reveal our number one pick, here's some honorable mentions that you have to check out. My Dress-Up Darling.
着てる写真送ろっか
Your Boy Kong Ming.
よし行くぞ
Call of the Night.
だろ
Mob Psycho 100 Season 3. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War. This shonen juggernaut's grand return was always going to be special for long-term fans. We just didn't expect the revival to be this flashy and this frantic. It completely breathes new life into the series while still respecting its legacy. There's no time wasted getting into the heart of the action, with the war between Shinigami and the Quincy's visually articulated with superb detail. If it keeps up this pace and makes the necessary alterations to the source material, this new iteration could easily surpass the sum of its parts. Either way, it's proven that Ichigo's staying power is undeniable. Enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.